Hey, what's up? I've got a new camera, a DJI Action 3, new setup so I can give you guys better video quality. I don't know how good this internal microphone is. I still have my backup right now. I'm recording with my trusty earphones. And this is where I usually place my other lamp, but I thought, why not let's try a different angle in this video. So today I'm sharing with you a blog post, and this blog post I had a very good communication. As I mentioned in my previous videos, when I blog, it's kind of like a projection where I can channel my higher self into my writing, and basically this is where I can have a dialogue. It seems to be my best way of getting in touch with my higher self. I can ask my higher self questions and I get responses. But today's blog entry was basically nothing short of profound, and that is why I want to share it with you. And I hope this definitely finds you in a very good way. So with no further ado, I'm going to be basically reading out this blog piece to you, and feel free to listen to this more than once so that it sinks in. And I'm also going to be putting a link to my blog so that you can read it as well. Yesterday I was talking about the number one manifestation block that a lot of people have. In my previous video, I talked about this exercise that when I went into this guided meditation by Regan Hillier, she talked about how we could go back and forth on the timeline called our life, about the floating out of body thing, right? Today, in this blog post, has a lot more context of that. Today's post began like a dialogue about my goals and how I'm working towards those goals. And here is the part that I just jump into. A fantasy goal requires fantasy actions, and when you achieve the fantasy actions, you will have a fantasy reward in fantasy ways you will never understand. So now I'm going to give you an exercise. This is shifting the time ladder, or the time station map. Shifting according to this time chart. Imagine you can shift your mental image along this line at will. Like if you were to take a train, you could go from the second stop to the 19th and back to the 5th and so on. Let's say that now you are at stop number 6. You will go to stop 9 to catch glimpse. Then if it is not enough, or you wonder why the actions you see yourself doing at stop 9 does not make sense, then you will go to stop 12 and they will make sense. If you wish to see the habits of yourself paying forward, then go to stop 18 and so on. You already have the ability to project. In so before, why not the future? In so before, in so the future. In so the future, and in so the present. In order to achieve that in the future, you need to know the present. And I'm telling you metaphorically that you are at stop number 6. After stop 19, there could be tens or hundreds of stops. However, that is not your concern right now. These stops can be any number of days, weeks, or months apart. They could be little or a lot, just as trains may commute anywhere between 30 seconds and 10 minutes between stops, or even longer. Because some of the stops are as though you have to burrow underground, or over the sea, or around a mountain range. These symbolize the work needed, the ingenuity, the resourcefulness, the resolve, or the ability to navigate through or around the problems in life. And if you realize that you are the universe, God is in you, you are God, and therefore also ether in organized form, you also have the ability to traverse landforms, space, time, as light can cast and sound and signals can wave. You control the kind of wave, and this wave exists in vibration. Vibration is an energy, and you are therefore energy in organized form. Energy transmits more than waves because energy is an undefined wave which only needs to replace its way through any object we can or cannot see. That is your ability. How quickly you wish to move is up to you. Time is a record of energy, a diary of how energy was spent. Some days are eventful as years or decades summarized in one, while some days can feel like years because they are mundane. Now, as long as you understand this fact, timelines do not matter. They do not. Go forth and achieve what you must. This was the message that I was given, and I'm sharing it with you. I hope this finds you well. I hope this helps you to make sense of that meditation exercise which I shared about in yesterday's video. So check that out if you haven't. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, do hit the subscribe button and the bell notifications so that you get informed the next time I have another piece of great content just like this. Thank you so much, and feel free to comment in the comments box down beneath as well. Have a blessed day. Be abundant.